We gon' show you how we party.
So this is gonna be something a little different. Bitch ain't got no makeup on, so I'm gonna back it up. So this is gonna be a review for my contact lenses, if you didn't notice, from a company called, I think it's Solotica, and these are the Hidrocor, and these are ice. Yeah, these are ice. So they're blue. Okay, so you guys know last year, I think it was the end of last year, I did a review which you guys can actually watch. It'll be linked below. But it was this review, and it was for my Desio contacts. And I had got them in forest green, and I really liked the forest green a whole lot. Those contacts were actually very affordable. I think they were about 60 bucks, and with shipping, and I believe they came within a week. They were very comfortable. I love the color payoff. It looked very natural. However, those particular contacts only last 3 months. So pretty much what they tell you is after 3 months, you should throw the contact, discard them, and buy a new pair, because they're not meant for long-term wear. They're only meant for a wear of just, 3 months. So those were, I came to be pretty much familiar with that company through Instagram, and I had heard a lot of hearsay about them, and they were like, they're very good. They look very natural. They're not like those pixelated, fresh look contacts. They actually look really good, and they're made for people with dark eyes. Now, that was pretty much the mid-grade of a brand of pretty much what you could buy for great contact lenses that were made for brown eyes or darker eyes rather, and they would actually work and cover everything. The problem was they looked very natural. I just wasn't super in love with any other color but forest green. So they had like buy two get one free special. So I brought, I think, some gray ones, some blue ones, and I think like a lighter version of green. And I hated all of them. When I did my wig review, which was this one for the, I would say Desio, for the, it was a blonde wig I did, and I called it the Moschino Barbie. I wore those blue contacts. Now in Photoshop, I had to go in and I had to like make them a little more intense, because even though they're made for dark eyes, they came off almost as, in person, like purple. They didn't have a good color payoff. So the green ones were the only ones that I felt, especially particular forest green, that I felt were great for me. Now to these are what they look like is in ice. Now I've had these for probably a couple of days at this point, and I will say this hands down, these are the best contacts that I've ever bought in a day of my life. Okay, when you get your contacts, they come with this case. They come with the, each contact comes in one of these little things, and it's like a rubber piece here, and then there's a piece that like an aluminum piece you have to peel off. So the company itself, I went to their site and I was totally confused as to how to purchase a pair. These are a little more expensive. I think they're usually like 30, some sites I've seen they're like $37, $38 per lens. They don't sell them as a set, they sell them per lens. They come from Brazil, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they come from Brazil. I actually purchased mine off of eBay. The reason being because the wait time to get a pair of these is about 3 months, and I don't have 3 months. I have an event on June 10th that I have to be at in full glam, and I needed a pair of color contacts to go with my ensemble. So I looked around, and I was afraid to get the ice ones because I was afraid they were not gonna look like this. I felt they were gonna look like I have in contacts. I feel like I could get away with this. Even though they're blue, I feel like they complement my eye color so well that I could be a person with blue eyes, and I could walk down the street and be like, oh, he has really nice eyes. Now, the great thing about these is they don't have the ring around the contact lenses. And that's usually a dead giveaway that somebody's wearing them. Usually you can tell because whatever the graph or whatever is monogrammed onto the actual lens is usually very pixelated and it's very big. and you can see that ring. So I'll move this so you can see. That's what my natural eye color looks like, and this is what it looks like with the actual contact lens on top of it. So you can tell that there's no ring, there's no brown showing whatsoever besides the actual pupil. So I'll do this side. So that's what it looks like with the two. And that's what it looks like. So yeah, I get why people say that these are some of the best contacts that they've ever got a day in their life, because it is very true. They are worth every penny. You can get away and lie to people, yeah, and say that these is your real eye color and nobody really would ever question, even close up. And usually you could tell, like if you standing right in front of me, you probably would not be able to know that I'm wearing a pair of contacts. You would just think that my eyes were just naturally this color, which is crazy. Now, I know you guys are going to ask about the comfort. The comfort of these, again, the most comfortable contacts, and I have had some contacts where I wanted to lose my mind and claw my eyeballs out because they itched and they irritated and they moved, and it just felt, I could feel them. These are so comfortable. I have had them in for today specifically for about 7 hours, and I don't feel no discomfort at all. The only downside I will see, if I look a little bit in the corners, a little bit, I see a little bit of a haze on the side. And it could be because they're new, because I remember my Desio ones did that when I first got them. And then the more and more I wore them, the less and less I would start to see the little graph or whatever, or the fog in the sides. But I can see clear as day. I have 20/20 vision, so it doesn't, I've driven in these, haven't had any issues. I haven't hit anybody. I haven't run over no squirrels. So I will say these, and I didn't say this in the beginning of the video, but I brought these with my own money. This is not sponsored. These are not something that was sent to me. I actually paid my own money for these. So I'm giving you, as I do with anything, whether it's sent to me or not, my honest review about these. So the Hidrocor ones are the ones that I purchased. I would like to try the natural colors ones. I did a bit of research on these particular contacts, and I found this girl who was really annoying, and she super annoying. That's why I like to do videos, y'all, when I get to the point, because some people just want to just do all this extra bullshit, and you like, bitch, do they look good or not? Can you get a close-up or shut the fuck up? But she was really mad annoying. But she did give me a little insight on them, because she has a lot of colors that she's tried, and she, tells you which ones are the best for your eye color, or this is that and the third. So I only purchased this ice color because on eBay, this was the only seller that had a pair. So I checked last night, and there's someone else actually selling, I think they're like the natural colors, and I think it's like a green color or a greenish gray color. But mine came within 2 days. I talked to the seller, and they was like they purchased by accident 2 pairs of the same color, and it was like, we can guarantee that they're not open. They showed me the packaging. They were not, and it takes like, they come in these like vials, and these, you have to snatch the aluminum off to get it out, and then pop the top, and then actually get the contact out. It's a lot. I get why they cost them as much as they do, because it's a lot that go with the packaging alone. So it was a lot to kind of get the damn things out. But once I got them out and got them in, they were great. The box was still sealed when I got it. So yeah, if I was you guys, and you guys are into contact lenses, especially like makeup wise, and you just want to change your eye color at your own will, I would definitely suggest Solotica. I know that me and Brandon Prada, we were talking months ago about these, and we were both wearing Desio at the time, and he actually went ahead and purchased, I think, the ones he wear now, which are green, and he really liked them. And he had sent me a video, and he was like, they're like the best. Like, I love these 100% more. So I'm actually happy that I got these. So if you guys are interested, I will link some videos below for you guys to get where they pretty much got theirs from. But if I was you guys, and you don't want to wait 3 months, I would definitely check eBay to see who has some on sale, because a lot of times what they'll do is U.S. sellers will buy them like a lot of them at a time, and then they'll sell them probably like for $30 or $40 more than they normally would cost, because you're going to be able to get them this quick versus waiting 3 damn months to get a pair of contacts, which is ridiculous. That's the only downside. In every single review I watched, everybody was like, that's the only thing. It takes for fucking ever for you to get them. But once you get them, it's going to feel like it was so worth it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this and a last look of what they look like. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.